it opened, it was obvious that the only thing Ben was interested in was painting himself as the victim.
This is actual proof that no matter what I do, regardless of it, people will talk about it because apparently it gets views.
Instead of addressing anything properly, Ben spent the entire video insisting that every creator criticizing him was a clown and chasing views off his downfall.
Let me just say this. The story is that I started a podcast to leverage my fame to sleep with women. False. And any other person...
What? That's false? I don't believe it, man. You wanted to do stuff with girls, and to how you're desperate, you started a podcast to do it. Ultra cute, mega cute, ridiculous. Oh my god, I'm coming.
is lying for fame, for views, or whatever reason.
According to him, the allegations weren't real scandals, going on to suggest that they were just made-up stories.
That's
Oh,
what
I got
I
that
should
with Pandaffx too. Actually, it's about a lot of women. Where's the name? This is just a text message, and people take it as like a story. It's not a story.
Alright,
But the more he
so
talked, the more it
1,
became clear
2.
that he wasn't defending himself, rather he was running from reality. He also responded to Nick as Not Green's accusations about the copyright strike, and in his
1,
defense, he
2.
didn't know the difference between a copyright claim and a strike.
I just point blank thought when someone used your videos, you put in a copyright claim. I didn't know there was a difference at the time between strike or claim or whatever.
This explanation would have been weak on its own, but because of how big a creator he was, it made no sense trying to lie that he didn't know the difference between the two. Also, if Ben's logic of copyright striking was applied to his homepage, nearly all of his content would have had to be removed. After all, most of his videos were built on memes and screenshots he didn't own. But the moment that really destroyed the comeback was when he addressed the situation involving the OF model Jordan Max.
What?
Instead of owning up to his mistakes, Ben gave an absurdly ridiculous excuse saying,
The day before she was gonna come over, and I texted her this. So, yep, this is a drunk text at noon. I was blackout drunk. It was just dumb. It was just stupid. And she tried to blow it up into something that it wasn't.
The problem was that Jordan and multiple other women had already presented overwhelming evidence, so Ben blaming the liquor only made him look dismissive, entitled, and unwilling to take responsibility. And while that excuse didn't carry any weight, the whole video was so unrealistic that even his most loyal fans couldn't take it seriously. Just pack it up, it's been over a year. Funny how he was drunk every time he texted them. By the end of that same year, Pandaffx's career had completely stalled. His TikTok videos that once pulled in millions of views were barely hitting six figures, and eventually he ended up losing over 300,000 followers. His YouTube
Oh my
account
God,
followed the
oh.
same downward trend. With over 3 million subscribers, some of his most recent uploads are only getting a few thousand views, numbers that made it clear his audience had moved on. The comments, once full of support and laughter, had turned into ridicule with
Alright, mano, so nasira man yan, unasiwa.
and also
Alright, so my compound this side, come now, go round, spin back, go round back. Alright, so I'm chopping himself. You're not chopping yourself, you chop yourself.
Memes, placing his name over existing images just to make it look like his own. Behind the scenes, his other platforms were collapsing too. His merchandise store was taken down, and his Cameo page had barely any activity, with reviews dating back to before his controversies even came to light. Sponsorships were nowhere to be seen, and his other revenue streams had dried up. Bantelect also ended up opening an OF account, a sharp departure from the family-friendly meme content that had originally built his audience. It was obvious that this was just a desperate reaction to lost sponsorships and declining views, with him resorting to anything to earn a little bit of money. And through his downfall, what stood out the most was a video he captioned as Bantelect lost everything, which came out as him seemingly making fun of critics who said his career was over. But the comment section quickly turned the joke back on him with replies like, "Yup, you really did, and don't think we forgot about the podcast." If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like these next ones as well, and don't forget to subscribe.
Zip zap zeribu. Why am I running so much, man?
Bantelect is still posting videos, but ever since his expose, he's lost all support on basically every...
Pandaffx, what are you doing, man? Billie Eilish headshot trick. Free Fire. Alright. Fuck. EDP
What in the
445.
Michael Bay? No, what in the Mike Club who presents this documentary, who's been working on this for the past 2.5 years. Production is Michael Bay level, honestly, with the way they dropped this trailer about EDP 445, which to this day, I thought it was like Edward Downey Paddington or something like that. You know, it wasn't his name, it was his initial. You know, EDP was taken, so he added 445 at the end. But no, as it turned out, I just found out today that EDP stands for
Eat that pussy.
Yeah, pretty much, honestly. Mike Club just dropped the trailer of the full documentary that is going to be dropped on 8th of August. Michael Bay level production from what I'm seeing, apparently from other YouTubers they're talking about it. I saw Charlie inside the documentary giving his comments to the camera and Gideon, the multi-billionaire guy, but this time he was actually doing the right thing and following up with EDP after Gideon absolutely exposed the shit out of this guy. At this point, I think he even liked Gideon to be around to expose him because this guy's a lunatic.
Honestly. Honestly, just look at him. Then look at me. I'm feeling pretty.
We will give you $150,000
No
if you become the part of this documentary. This is your documentary, but we want your point of view, your story on these. Or the fact when you wanted to tickle some cupcakes, especially that day when he wanted to meet that 13-year-old. Usually people.
Whoa, that's it right there. That 13-year-old that did it to him.
No comment. Talk to my lawyer. I'm not speaking. Take care. Bye. Before they even got to the money, EDP was like, comment. Absolutely, I will do this shit for free. I am going to sit throughout your whole documentary and I'm gonna say that I love cupcakes.
Kids.
Meaning
Whoa.
children.
Whoa.
Let me give you a quick rundown
That's
of
crazy,
memory
man.
lane with EDP
That's crazy that he'd do that.
421, where Alex over
Man, I don't know why I run so much, brother.
as Gideon
Bro, this is
catches
not fucking
predators,
Clash
so
Squad
he
rank or
attempts them,
something.
trying to meet up with them, and once they show up after things get sexual to get down to business, woo! I'm a big ass bearded man. I'm not a 13-year-old, sorry. And you know the cameras all attacked him, and EDP got caught like that as well. And he said, "Oh, I'm not even. Anyone who? Ashley who? I just wanted to go get some cupcake and go home." That's why he got the whole cupcake name.
I'm not calling you the P-word, but you fantasize about females under the age of 16. Yes or
Right
no?
there.
Sometimes.
He does do that.
Okay.
He got cancelled. I don't know why there was no police investigation into it. But again, in 2023, he tried to make his way back up again with
Oh my
opening up another channel.
Holy shit, man. So my mother name Chris Tyson supports child. He's into that freak ass shit.
So are you. Remember Mr. Ava from 2023 where he got exposed talking inappropriately with minors. Yeah, EDP started talking shit about him and be like, whoa, there's no way. Yeah, the irony of this was crazy. Anyways,
So, what about a 12-year-old makes you go, yeah, but a 13-year-old you're suddenly fantasizing about? Like, I don't know, man.
3 months after he posted this video, he texted with someone as well who was Gideon with a minor, and he got caught again.
This is not a problem. I'm just seldom at a loss for words. A few years ago, you would kiss my ass and take a 4K trying to get a 13-year-old.
Exactly, he did do that.
Is the allegations true, bro? Like, I'm just really trying to figure out. Lawyer.
Wait, you actually have a lawyer working on the process and shit?
I don't say shit. Lawyer.
I haven't seen him since. He keeps on opening YouTube channels, deleting them. I think this is a fan page, but last post on this page was a month ago.
Alright, so I have a very weird ass confession to make. So I often enjoy putting my hands underneath my sweaty ass titties.
Don't know how old this clip is. Maybe it's from the
I do that
past,
too, I'm not
but
gonna lie.
I haven't heard
I
from him
do
since
that.
last year. I
I
heard he
do
opened a
that.
YouTube channel, but back in 2023, anyone would have asked him anything. Also in 2021, he was cautious. Hey, did you want to meet up with a minor? Lawyer. Do you like cupcakes? Lawyer. Do you like donuts? Lawyer. EDP, what's your YouTube channel? Lawyer. EDP, do you stream? Lawyer. Everything was lawyer. Now, during the documentary, everything was voluntary. Like, not to a point to come out and defend himself. Objection, lies! Everyone like, no, he sits and he says, 13-year-olds, yummy.
What?
I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. I watched Penguin Z's video on this where he, watched the whole thing, the whole documentary, and he goes throughout this video.
Saturday morning routine. Mind you, this is a 3-minute long video, and the whole video, this lady is just showing us her yams. Like, I genuinely have to put this in 2x speed because this is a
Can I
whole
put my
3-minute long video
yams in your
where she's showing us her
yams,
yams
your
the whole time.
yams,
And just to prove it, I'm
yams,
gonna
in
skip
your
through the video for y'all. Yams, 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 yams. This lady almost went the entire video without showing her face not once. Bro, the bills cannot be this high. And now if y'all wanna see the one instance
what
where
the
she
fuck?
actually did show her
What
face,
is he doing?
this was it. That's all. That's all we
I'm
got.
sure.
Like 2-3
Now
seconds
the
worth of her
opposite,
face,
that's
and straight back the yams after that. Mind you, this is like a whole series on her page. Her most popular videos are literally filmed exactly like this. The majority
What?
of the video is her just being followed around with the camera angle being on her yams. You know what I mean? At least she knows her selling point. Get dressed with me to go home shopping. Right about now, you might be wondering why I have this video censored. Well, it's because she's wearing a strap in her underwear. And yes, if you're wondering, this is also a series on her page where she gets ready with a strap in her boxers. Mind you, this is the same woman who was labeled the Studs. I did a whole video on her and how she got fired for making weird comments about her students. Trust me.
What, sir?
It was bad. The rise of freaky content has
Bro, why y'all
it's like
why y'all do
people
that
take
now?
regular content, for example, stuff like lifestyle content where you get ready with bees or come with me to for activity.
What the
Or
fuck?
even like cooking videos. I remember the internet was in an uproar over the cooking with Kaya videos where she would start the video off by twerking and basically advise your women to cook for their man or she would steal them.
Welcome to another video. Cooking with
Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya. Oh my god.
Kaya. Girl, please get in that kitchen before I have to invite your man over for dinner. Girl, you know the tip if you welcome to breakfast in bed at Kai's house. Your man will be on his knees proposing if you tried my marry me chicken.
Yeah, I'd
And
marry
as
you
you
for that
probably guessed, a lot
fucking
of women were
chicken.
angry about
You're
this
right
and we
about
almost had an
that. I
internet
love that
chicken.
fucking
And you see, the
chicken.
thing about these type of content creators is they'll take this regular content and I think because they lack creativity or they want to have shock value or they just want to benefit off the fact that sex sells, they'll turn it into something
That
very
right there.
freaky. A
It does.
perfect
It does.
example of
Honestly.
this is lifestyle content. Usually with regular lifestyle content, you'll see stuff like this. You'll see the performative, super early morning, picture perfect wake up, stuff like this. Oh my God! Like it's not even 7 a.m.
Oh my
yet.
God,
These people
can
are
I
jumping
touch
around,
it?
shouting and being super energetic. And look, I'm not trying to be a hater. I know they're trying to motivate people and spread positivity. But you know damn well you're not waking up like that every single day. Show us what you look like before you got up, set up that camera and hit record. That's your actual wake up routine. We all know the real way people wake up is they'll get up, maybe yawn, stretch a little bit, stare at
Right
the space,
there.
trying to fight off the drowsiness, and pump themselves up for the day, and then they'll get up. Realistically, it should look a little something like this.
Bro, yeah, I do too much, dog. Like, calm down, brother. You're running all about the place at night, a single shot.
Embodiment of this clip right here.
My day is 6 a.m. to noon, and I'm not crazy. You're crazy thinking it takes 24 hours, just like some dude in a cave.
Maybe yawn, stretch a little bit, stare into space, trying to fight off the drowsiness, and pump themselves up for the day, and then they'll get up. Realistically, it should look a little something like this. This particular
Right there. It does be like that.
literally the embodiment of this clip right here.
Staring at
My
random
day
shit.
is 6 a.m. to noon, and I'm not crazy. You're crazy thinking it takes 24 hours, just like some dude in a cave did 300 years ago. That's bananas that you still think that way, and it's unfair that people have taught you this. My second day starts.
What is he doing?
What is
What is he
That's day
trying?
2, and then the next day is 6 p.m. to midnight. What I've done now is I have changed and manipulated time. I now get 21 days a week. Stack that up over a month, I'm gonna kick your butt. Stack it up over a year, you're toast. Stack it up over 5 years, my entire life is different than it would have been otherwise.
And I am genuinely not even trying to hate. Okay, maybe a little bit. But if you watch these content creators, bro, you would think that they can control time on some Doctor Strange type shit. Because how do you fit all these type of activities in one day? And another thing that these lifestyle content creators love to do is go on runs for some reason. And for some odd reason, they all just seem to be really good at running. Like if I was to calculate all the running that they claim to have done throughout the week, they would have probably ran at least a marathon a week. How are all of y'all collectively so good at running? They'll really be like, come with me on this 10-mile run this morning. And by the end of the run, they'll barely look like they broke a sweat.
Run 20 miles.
Because they don't actually run the full thing. That's why.
Life is so smile. It's so hot. Now I'm just happy I did it. Life is good. Thank you for watching.
I refuse to believe that these are the same miles that we're all running. She said she ran 20 miles. Almost a marathon. A marathon's 26 miles. You're telling me you almost ran a marathon and you're barely sweating? If I ran half of what she ran, if I just ran 10 miles, I know I'd be gasping for air. And I would
Honestly.
be drenched in sweat with steam probably coming off my body. Okay, I realize I might have gone on a little tangent, but content creation is in a crazy place right now in general. And I mean crazy freaked out. Come run in San Diego. Why is the camera angled to emphasize your buns? You could have, showed us the different beautiful views in San Diego, it being such a beautiful city and all. But no, instead you choose to make your buns the focal. And look, I mean, I get it, it's your TikTok, but at the end of the day, this is a kid's app, and there are other apps for this type of content. And just look at how freaked out they are in the comments. Bro got cake binoculars. I genuinely had to skip so many of these comments because they were just doing too much. I'm talking about dropping some freaky pictures in there. We got these crazy get ready with me's where these people are starting their videos in their underwear, showing straight cheeks for no reason. We got these seductive, alluring, get ready with me to go to church videos. Like, gang, I look at this and I don't think you're going to church. This don't give the vibe of you're going to church. Brief intermission, y'all. I got an opportunity for you. If you've ever wished that payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a button page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter your information, and order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop to enter my promo code 40shams, which unlocks a $75 bonus when you link direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you feel like managing money is stressful or tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's what it's designed for, helping people like you stay more on top of their finances. Bro, how do you do a get ready with me to go to church video and you're twerking all throughout the video? Like, this genuinely has to be blasphemy. You know it's cooked when even a porn star is dressing more modestly than some of these girls. And they're the ones supposed to be going to church. Let's analyze this get ready with me for church. So you're going to church, and the first thing you do is you turn around and you show us your buns. And you show us your buns again? Like, at this point, what's the point of dressing modest if you're showing your backside to the whole internet?
Exactly. That's true. That's true right there.
Isn't that ironic? And she started the video off naked. Let's see the outfit in the end. Okay, this is not bad. This is pretty modest. Besides the fact that she started the video in a towel, her outfit seemed pretty appropriate for church. Get ready with me for church. And she starts it in a bodysuit. It genuinely cannot be this hard to start a video fully clothed, or at least appropriately clothed. And the insane part is that they're dropping this on the internet for millions of strangers
they want
to have
horny
access
men to see what they got.
That doesn't just defeat the purpose of trying to be modest. It literally obliterates Got
That's why I
another
hate
one.
women.
So she walks into the view of the camera, showing us her buns. Very intentional, by the way. Your phone camera and TikTok both have timer features. If she actually cared about not showing her buns, she wouldn't have shown them.
So the girls are doing get ready with me's in their underwear for church. Knowing the Christian marketing tactics, I know there's going to be a spin on this. There's going to be a way, you know, it's going to be like, this is not God's walk that I'm showing. Yes. No, no, sister. You know? Is it not his temple that I'm inviting people to? I can see all the angles.
Bro.
Because that's
Me hit the peak, man, bro.
gaslight us. And we gotta play dumb. We gotta play dumb like what you doing. It's not thirst trapping, sister. Continue.
Honestly,
Continue.
it's just this.
What you're looking for.
I don't think God will forgive those actions and behaviors
Why you
because
fooling?
they know better.
You're in underwear.
We got another church get ready with me, and this lady's skirt is so short, if a toddler sneaks next to her, you would see her whole butt. And for anyone who thinks I'm being too critical, I'm being judgy, I just like to say that all the women in these
3,
comments
4,
agree.
5.
Cute, but I think it's a bit short for church. Where you wearing that to? Ain't no way you wore that to them people church. You play too much, you know you're wrong for that. Cute club attire. So what's the occasion? Because it can't be church. This is unacceptable. For church, my God, LOL. And I'm showing y'all those comments, especially the women's comments, because I know there's going to be someone who's going to say, stop policing women's bodies, let women wear what they want to wear. And look, that's your prerogative, but I'm allowed to have an opinion.
Flesh
Honestly,
and blood
I am.
will not, cannot inherit the kingdom of God. Why are we starting off our get ready with me's in our underwear? Why do I see your butt cheeks? Why are your boxers so tight that I can see your print? Some of y'all are not babes in Christ. Some of y'all are doing this on purpose. You know what you're doing, and you better get
I
right.
be running them money out the
That's
brother.
unacceptable.
I'm just glad that all the women in the comments see how inappropriate this outfit is, especially if you're going to a religious location like a church. Get ready with me for church. What was that? What was that, bro? So you had to put a little teaser in the beginning of your get ready with me for church video, and of course you're recording yourself from the back angle. And by now, if you guys know anything about me,
Oh my
I
God,
dish it out
bro.
equally. We're not just gonna call out the women. Of course, we also have to call out these freaky ass men. Get ready with me for class as a ballet dancer and college student. I'm just wondering what stopped you from starting this video in your pants. I'm censoring this and only playing certain parts, but this man literally has his meat bulging at the screen. And gang, he did this shit for 4,000 likes. Get ready with me to gym. We got another freaky frog starting these videos in his underwear, meat bulging. Like, brother, you cannot be this desperate for attention. And you know the problem with TikTok is, you could be searching for something completely unrelated to this, and this will still pop up. That's how you end up with comments like these. Mind you, I was searching for morning attire. I'm busy explaining to my dad the reason why I screamed. Finally, a get ready with me where they're fully clothed. Hold on. What was the purpose of that, bro? So you got unready to show us your print, and then you got dressed again? And
What?
then this man proceeds to twerk for the camera. Another freaky get ready with me. You know, you have the option of just telling us that you took a shower. We know how to, you don't gotta show us how to shower, bro. You don't gotta be in your underwear. We know how to put on clothes, dude. Dude got people in the comments reminding him that there are kids on TikTok. Another freaky fraud, bro. How many of these kind of creators are there, bro? You're telling me you did all this for a measly 3,000 likes? And you know it's something sexual when you got the freaked out aunties in the comments doing this. Gang, what is this, bro? I know that shit hurt. Are you fantasizing about this dude? It's little girls on here. Thank you, bro. It's finally an adult with some common sense. Thank you for not promoting lustful behavior on a kid's app. And you guys remember how I covered cooking with Kaya at the beginning of this video? She cooks a decent meal and she sprinkles a little bit of twerking and sex appeal throughout the video. And I'm not gonna lie, it worked well for her. She got millions of